Hi there, I'm Kelli Fox from astrology.tv with an overview for the week of September 5th through the 11th. And for more detail about what's in store for your zodiac sign this week, get your horoscope at astrology.tv/horoscope/weekly. So there's a lot going on this week. It's a really, really busy week. And compared to next week, which basically there's no major influences happening. So this week we've got love planet Venus changing signs. It's moving into Virgo from Leo. That's on Monday the 5th. We've got Mercury, the dreaded Mercury, turning retrograde on Friday. Then we've got a full moon in Pisces on Saturday. I'm going to talk about what that means and for all of us, and then be sure to visit astrology.tv/horoscope/weekly to find out what's in store for your zodiac sign. So Venus in Virgo. Venus is a planet of love and money. It moves into Virgo on Monday, where it will be until, let me just double check the date on that, till the 29th of September. So Venus in Virgo. Venus is uncomfortable being hooked up with Virgo. The planets have their favorite signs and their least favorite signs. And, I was trying to merge those two words together. And Venus does not like being with Virgo. So what it means when it comes to relationships, regardless of what your relationship status is, it's all about being particular, being discriminating, being discerning, focusing on the detail, striving for perfection where perfection might not exist. So if you're single and looking and you're putting yourself out there, you might be a lot more choosy than what you have been previously. Now, the good news about this energy is it's very good for financial decisions. Making any sort of decisions around money and finances, it's great energy for that. We've got our heads screwed on right when it comes to money. And it's also about being of service, the people we love, helping them the most. And so this is great news for our partners. And if you're an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is really great news for September when it comes to love and money. Now, the next headline, astro headline of the week is Mercury retrograde. So Mercury turns retrograde in Libra at 8 degrees, where it will be retrograde until October 2nd. Now, Mercury does continue its retrograde back into Virgo. So what this all means is anytime Mercury is retrograde, it's about miscommunication, misunderstanding. It's like speaking a different language with someone. It's really not a great time to go on a trip or book travel. Or buy any sort of computer equipment. Mercury is also connected to commerce, so it's not a great time to make a major purchase, even though I just said Venus in Virgo is a good time for finances. It's really all about finding balance, and it's also about how do these influences sit in your natal birth chart. So they're really the crucial elements. Oh, and if you've never seen your natal birth chart, or you want to run a natal birth chart, for free on astrology.tv, you can visit chart.astrology.tv. So Mercury retrograde, it's misunderstanding, confusion, particularly when it comes to relationships, because Mercury will turn retrograde in Libra, the sign of relationships. And then when it does retrograde back into Virgo, Mercury likes Virgo. So it really is about the detail at the end of the month. That's going to be the crucial element. So where we might trip up is where we've missed the details. So that really is something to keep in mind with this Mercury retrograde. And when it comes to our relationships, if you're looking to sign a business deal or a business contract, this is not the time to do it. Wait until October, probably around the second week. So Mercury retrograde is not a time for signing contracts. And so that time period is between September 10th and October 2nd. But we also have something called the shadow period. So that's the week before the Mercury retrograde and the week after, which if you're trying to plan around this Mercury retrograde, you have to sign a contract. Don't even do it the week before or the week after. And then finally this week, we've got a full moon in Pisces. Now that full moon in Pisces is at 17 degrees Pisces. I'm just looking to see what else it hooks into. It looks like it's connecting to Venus, planet of love. And so, you know, relationships are front and center, it looks like, for this week. And, you know, about being particular or discerning, as I said before, will be one of the themes of this full moon, which is happening on the weekend. And then also the full moon at 17 degrees Pisces forms a very nice sextile to Uranus, planet of the unexpected. If you're a Taurus or a Pisces or even a Virgo, this is good news because there might be an element of surprise in a good way, which brings opportunity when it comes to relationships. Take care, though, with this full moon in Pisces to not overdo it. Boundaries is the key word to this full moon in Pisces. So just keep that in mind, having boundaries, because if you take on too much of somebody else's stuff, energetically or otherwise, you know, you start to absorb it with this energy. Be careful with drugs and alcohol with this full moon in Pisces, because what it can do is, you know, sometimes we just don't know when to draw the line. Again, it comes back to boundaries. And also the full moon in Pisces connects really nicely to Pluto, planet of change and transformation. So there's a lot of grounding. There's a lot of potential for change. It does bring the lesson, this full moon, about, you know, being able to help others, but without giving so much of yourself that there's nothing left for you. But overall, this week, it looks, it's a busy week with lots happening with the Mercury retrograde, Venus moving into Virgo, and the full moon in Pisces. If you're a mutable sign, that's Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces, there's a lot going on. Stand your ground. Others might think you're being wishy-washy when it comes to decisions or decision-making. So just stand firm. And as I said before, if you want more detail about what's in store for your zodiac sign this week, be sure to visit astrology.tv/horoscope/weekly. I'm Kelli Fox. Thanks for tuning in.